Hi. Can I start the show now? Executive producer Stuart, can I start the show? No, you can't. You can't get on the keyboard. I better start the show. Get you where you need to be. You gotta look at the light, bud. You see? There? Yes. Okay. Let's get this party started. Because you're not running amok in my study. No. Be cool. Let's get this thing, huh? Yeah.
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee.
Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time to the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, master of marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
And we are almost back making sense. Give me just a moment. Here we go, folks. For the thrilling adventure that was, it's a very manic Monday. Folks, my name is Nick Tockert, and this is, of course, Nevermind the Furthermore. Before we get started, I have to attempt to pay some bills. So, this... huge shout out to Joe Bachman, the one day he's not available in the background over at indecd.org for keeping things semi-floaty. Apparently, if Stuart couldn't be in here, he saw no reason for me to be in here either. Yes. All right, we got a lot to talk about. First and foremost, this weekend was incredibly busy for me, so I'm going to skip, really just saying, buy my books, The Simple Sword. I'm not going to talk about what a great book this is, because you guys should know. I'm not going to talk about how great the Fighting Axe is, and I'm really not going to talk about how awesome the Simple Spear is, because anybody who doesn't know hasn't been paying attention. I'm also not going to tell you that you guys can't get this anymore. No, I'm not going to sit and say that the only place to get this and the book that's coming out through the Annals of Lukedom is to either contact Luke directly or me for existing copies due to shenanigans. Not going to say it. Not going to discuss that at all. Likewise, of course, Big Stumpy Robots, the core rule book. Why would I bring that up? Why would, after with all this chaos, would I bring that up? Absolutely not. Today's program is brought to you by my cat Stuart, just not giving a single rat's derriere about how things go this manic Monday. No, what happened was I noticed my tablet was unplugged, so I thought I would plug my drawing tablet back in as due to existing computer issues. I kind of haven't been able to do my thumbnails and setup this week. Hence a very manic morning. The computer took great offense at that and decided to bleep right off and have itself a little tap dance while it bleeped in Word and eventually restarted. Why? No one knows why. My systems just hate me. This is an ongoing battle. Okay, so evil demons be gone. Feel the power of hairspray. Come on. Let's just I rebuke you, typo demons and technical issues. Get out of my computer. No, we are exercising this live. Be healed of your idiocy. Go. Get. All right. Now that hopefully we're a little more sane, I do have stuff to talk about. I have a great story I will be borrowing from my wife. In that, let's talk about what not to do, dear readers. Wow, yeah. I've been working. Viewers, listeners, readers, because some of you put the delightfully misattached captions through YouTube, but I appreciate them anyway. An author cold called my wife's library and demanded that she buy a 6-book set. Demanded. Saying that it was involved, it was their states. There's a different story for each state, and it would be good for you to buy it. So just buy my books. And she's like, okay, what's your online presence? I don't need an online presence. I wrote a book. Why would I need an online presence? I'm not wasting my damn time with that. I'm only saying that because that, my dear friends, was verbatim how she was addressed. Yeah, guys, thank you for not doing that, because those books won't be bought, and no librarian that knows. Now, I'm not going to put the guy on blast and say his name, because he doesn't deserve that much publicity. But really, calling up librarians and swearing at them, especially in this time of day, year, whatever, when you're trying to get them to buy your things, will not prosper. This has been The More You Know, and something else falls. Okay, cool. So, before I get into the comments, and boy, have they been comments, I will put it, Brian K. Morris, the original showrunner, the man, up in the corner. Grand show. And he messaged me because he couldn't figure out who sent him the ascot. He said, "Nick, did you send me an ascot?" And I said, "Brian, I don't have your mailing address." I'm not saying I wouldn't have, because I would have. However, I don't have your mailing address. So BKM, send me your mailing address so I can occasionally send you good things. You know me by now. Anyway, it's the second person who received a random gift in the mail with no warning and first thought to contact me. And I find that very sweet, because I must be doing something right if that's what people expect from me. And it was the second person who I did not have their mailing address, so I could not send them anything. So I'm going to have to work on, not just an email list with a lot of y'all, but a just mailing list for a lot of y'all. So when I get means and whims, I can occasionally send out goodies. Alrighty. So, accountability-wise, I am fighting tooth and nail not to update something I'm writing, because I'm writing a version of my old school Microlight RPG. And I've had this for a very long time, long enough that armor class is still negative. But I've been doing so much modern stuff, it almost hurts not to auto update it. So I'm going to ask you, dear writers and stuff, since enough of you have dealt in the realm of gaming that I value your opinion, do I finish this up old school format and then do a new school version, or do I update the old school? I want to hear what you have to say on that subject. That being said, we're going to run an ad, because thanks to my dear cat Stuart's early intervention with me trying to launch the show, I feel I owe someone an ad. So I'm going to run their ad, because apparently Stuart wanted to see it. I think he likes the music. And what ad is that?
Hi, I am Joe D. McPhee. I am the host of From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher, and I want to cordially invite you to watch our show Saturdays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. On our show, we will have different guests, as well as talk about the comic book industry and pop culture. And every so often, I might actually do a drawing session or a 3D rendering session every here and there. So once again, I want to invite you to watch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher right here on the broadcast channel that you're looking at, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Hope to see you there, and make certain that you catch From the Desk of a Small Press Publisher at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks.
And like I said, I don't know what that was, but man, Stuart decided, I reached over to do it. He smacked my hand. And it was, okay, we're going to run that ad. So, guys, support Joe. He's a great guy. Very niche creator. I'm never going to say he's not, because, some people, the problem is, if it's not your niche, keep on scrolling. There's no harm in it. If it is your niche, groovy, enjoy it. And if you're not sure, check it out and find out. That's how we discover new things we're interested in. And I collect interests and skill sets like most people collect cards or bottle caps or whatever else people collect. I miss when we had the era of interesting bottle caps. 1 second. Seal's not quite right on that bottle right now, and I'm not sure why. Let's go to your chat, because I have a lot to catch up on, and then we'll get into other shenanigans. Okay, almost done. First through the door is Alex Creation. Good morning, Alec. I sadly have to go to an orthodontist appointment this morning, so I shall rewatch this stream later. I will have to message Alec and tell them that the stream is actually still goes after the delay. See you later, Alec. Later tonight, Grant and Ted draw. That's right. Grant will be showing off Ted's drawings. I hope he's got the split screen stuff set up so that he can. Carl, please reach out to Grant if he's not in the chat and see if you can offer some advice, because there was no way he could get us both sharing the screen. He was having real trouble with that. Hope your visit goes well. Yes, that's me supporting Alec because I'm awesome that way. And what's this? Coupon for Lulu Books. Course Books 15 will get you 15% off any book until the 19th. Hey, y'all. Hey, Nick. And there she is. Just taking a short nap. Probably need a neck rub later. Carl says, to support the writer's strike, I'm replacing the letter A with O for all day today, except in someone's name. It got cumbersome saying Othar Moquela Jord. That sounds like somebody trying to make Star Wars names up. Othar. Neck rub? Sure. As long as it doesn't progress to a back rub. Morning. Good morning, Don. How you doing? Hey, Don. I hope you're keeping the mojo in the dojo and everything's going nice and smooth. Because you know this Monday has been a mayhem for me. But we are getting past it because I am not one to be defeated or derailed for long. I am resilient, rebounding, and refreshing in this era of people who are too often too scared to fail so that they never achieve anything. And yet you all grand people like Bonsert Bokel and Grant Lankard are all working, creating, striving to blast their way through the hiccups and hazards that heap upon us. That last message was brought to you by Alliteration. Yes, my co-writer, Alliteration. Sorry, Witzman, dude. It's giving me a neck rub. He'll be right there. Oh, my. Hey, Bonser. Nick, thumbnail made me think about a book, but this show is not the green room, so I digress. Yeah. Okay, I got to talk about that briefly because I am a big fan of a program called Drawfee. And Drawfee is a drawing program, much like mine sometimes is, except, they're creeping towards 2 million followers. Anyway, they put out stuff, and at some point the topic of an elephant centaur came up. And I'm like, no. It was a good picture, but it wasn't like. But what about an, Asian elephant centaur, an Indian elephant centaur, and that made me think of Riva. Now, many people don't know this story, but as it was mentioned on No Warning, I do have some hearing issues, especially when I first wake up. And I received a call many years ago asking, is Nick there? Is Nick there? And all I heard was the I sound, and I went, this Nick, what can I do for you? Mr. Heiss, we need to talk to you about you are in debt with us for blah, 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 and you are needing to fix this account. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I am not Mr. Heiss. I am Mr. Tockert. I don't know who this Mr. Heiss is. No. Our records say that you're there, Mr. Rick Heiss. And I'm like, you are not. And I know who Rick Heiss is. My brother-in-law. But they didn't need to know that. Well, this has to be rectified right now. Like, I can't. It's not my bill. I misheard you. Please go away. Well, what is his phone number? I don't know his phone number. Granted, it's me, so I don't know anybody's phone number offhand. I have to check, but I have not lied. And I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's at home or if he's at work. And at that time, I wasn't even sure where his house was. Oh, well, this will have to be settled. And I will. We need to take. I can't do this. Goodbye, Riva. Every day at 7:30, my phone would ring, and it would be Riva asking, "Is Rick there? Good morning." And it got to the point where, "Hello, my name is Riva," and I'm not trying to make fun of her because she's obviously a woman of at a call center in India. No doubt. But her voice is in a range it's hard for me to hear. And her accent was heavy enough it was hard for me to understand. But every morning I would get a wake-up call from Riva. I mean, and normally a call like this is harassment. But for me, my alarm was set at 8 anyway, so it was only half hour earlier to get my free wake-up call. And every morning it'd be da-da-da-da-da. Oh, good morning, Riva. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. No. We need to talk about this bill, Mr. No, you know I'm not that guy. And you keep calling me, and that's fine. I don't mind. But I'm not that guy. You're not going to get any money out of me because I'm not the guy you're looking for. But I tell you, and I would chat up Riva every morning. I'd say, hi, Riva. And then one day, Riva had the day off, and somebody called me. Because it was only during the weekdays. Riva got her weekends off, and I approve that. Hello. Riva? You have a... I am not Riva. No, Riva's the lady who usually calls me, wakes me up. You're not my usual wake up. What? No. This is not how it works. I'm not waking up to a grumpy dude. Go get Riva back. Go on. Ask your supervisor. Is Riva... They put the supervisor on. And I'm like, hey, my morning wake-up call isn't working right. I usually have this nice lady named Riva who tries very hard. And I'm telling you, you're calling the wrong number. And then I got Riva for a few months. So, I literally would spend every day, every morning, having this very nice Indian lady call me up to try to get money out of my brother-in-law. So that name is sat forever in my mind. Is she's the nice lady who wakes me up and tries to get money I don't have. So it's sat as a name I wanted to use for something. So I did this kind of wobbly because I did it on my tablet, my Samsung drawing tablet. I was having that. And I drew Riva. I think I'm going to revisit Riva the Elephant Centaur. I think she's a neat character. And I love how characters spontaneously appear from the silliest things. And somewhere in New Delhi, or I can't remember the name of that town where the big call centers are, but there's probably still some lady, making calls trying to get money from people, that collect on debts, who had to put up with this goofy guy in Indiana who'd be like, how you doing? You having a good morning? I'm having a good morning. Who are you talking to? Oh, I'm talking to Riva. She's trying to get... She never broke, though. It makes me sad. I really wish we could have chatted, because I wonder about her. I wonder what kind of life she's living. Sorry, that's digression, but welcome to my mind in the morning. And let's see. Hi, Dawn. Sorry, but I was rubbing Donna's kinky neck. Hello, Donna. Hello, everyone. Morning, all. Apparently everything about Donna is kinky, yes. Sorry, Carl. If you're going to throw softballs, I'm going to hit them. Alrighty, let's see what else. Where are we going? Gotta find where I was, and I had a comment dump. Wow, I had quite a comment dump. Okay, sheesh. She had a hard knot in her neck. Okay, wow, today did not go as planned. Today has not been as planned at all. Okay, I should know. Oh God, no. Someone take that phrase and just ask Nita or Daphne about why Nick is suddenly laughing hysterically. Anyhow, just because the door is wide open, Grant, doesn't mean it's okay to walk right through it. Hi, kitty. Oh yeah, Stuart was that would be about we caught up where Stuart showed up. Nick and Sweet Baby. Yeah. Which show is this? It's a Monday. Just in time. The show is not the Green Room. Thanks, Jody. I should start a show. Name that. Frozen. Is he frozen? Let it go. No, I'm not going any farther because I don't want Disney after me. Accountability. Who would have thought that me talking about upcoming changes to Wonder Woman with their introduction of daughter Trinity would cause what happened Saturday. Iced. Is he frozen for anyone else? Dusty hit the wrong key. That was stressful, Joe. It's a Monday. It sure set off your audience. That chat took over a bit for a long conversation about comics and no work got done. Fortunately, I was able to get halfway through page 40 between the end of the show and this morning. Good to hear. It's good news. This gives me ample time to like and share. Accountability. We'll keep this issue moving as much as possible and start promoting it as soon as I finish the graphics on the last page. Accountability. Reworking some stuff. A bit of progress. My computer briefly crashed and should be back momentarily. Is Nick still a gradient for everyone? Where's Joby? We need a relief pitcher until Nick is. That would be a yes. Hurry back, Nick. I was trying. I can see where our Hootsuite company is now using AI to replace writers to create social media posts, just like those drawing programs are replacing artists. Yep. Nevermind the gradient. That's the at Dr. Loss. Yay! Welcome back. I hope that yay was for my return and not for Nevermind the gradient, because apparently it's still woohoo! Loved his cameo. So did he. Hey, I'm Universal. Hey, Donna. Wait, there's shenanigans over hybrids? I wonder if I should prepare the PSN game to be shenanigans. No. There were some shenanigans in the timing and other issues on the backside because Luke hired formatters and other people, and it caused problems. But we are all moving past all those problems and getting forth. It's still a great system, and once I get through the next couple projects I have, you will have ample opportunity to get access to the core system through other means. And then we'll see. Yeah, holy crud. Holy carp. What a sales pitch for that author. What a burrow. Yeah. Sometimes, I wonder what that name so we can add him to my FU list. Dude has no clue about PO process for library purchases and requirement. Deserves colorful. Yes. It was spicy. Hello. Hey, Kelly. Morning, Kelly. Hey, Don. How goes it this morning? See, she doesn't know. Kelly, this beautiful, beautiful, sweet summer child. I don't think she knows everything that's gone wrong with stream yet. So it's great. Everybody's agreeing, Kelly. Clearly, Kelly is very popular. Well, you know why she's popular, Grant? Because she is the author of the amazing book that everybody who's read some of it wants to read the full version, and everybody who hasn't wants to read what they can, of The Paranormal Case Files of Bishop Kincaid. The first book in that series, The Rembrandt Stratagem, should be out this summer officially. And I get my early copy of the edited because I have the pre-edited, and I need to sit down and read more on it because it's so good. As my voice goes places, it was never meant to go. Haven't decided yet, but I think it's going to be okay. Good morning, Donna. I contacted Dan. Great. I hope he can help. Same here. Of course, I don't know how things are until about 3 p.m. each day. 4 pots of coffee later. Hey there, Grant. How are you doing this morning? Okay. Sharing screens? I haven't explored that in StreamYard, but I'll experiment today. The trick is having both people share their screens instead of one at a time. And I suspect that that is behind a paywall. I think that is a function you can only have from the later versions. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how it goes. I sent Dan some details a few minutes ago. Hope he can help me or be a part of the project. This is so fascinating because I hope Kelly and Dan collaborate and listen. Dang it! Stop collaborating. Go, Don! You got me. Sorry I'm being quiet, says Grant Liker. I'm trying to get some more errands done while the show is running. No worries. Been there, Grant. I'm just glad you're enjoying the program. You're fine, Grant. We've all been there. Poor Reva. We're all just letting Nick catch up. Thank you for your mercy today. I know it is a rare and wonderful thing. I'm back. What did we miss? Hi, Bonzer. Just the usual. Oh, accountability? Yep. Finally ordered paperback for for the Sticks, working on Steampunk Guide and Casket Girl. Ooh, still waiting for feedback on that one. I need to sit and read it. It is on my to-read list. Thank you. I will try to get through that and brainstorming about an RPG. What a lot of people don't realize is I have the first practice in over a year, I think, over here. And I have a lot of work with the facilities I'm doing. I don't know if I mentioned, well, I asked a question about my RPG situation of whether I should just do the old one and then do an updated edition very quickly. But I want to wrap that up. I want to knock Tales of Terrors out so that I can start deep diving both my edited version of the Base Plus 2 modern RPG I'm going to have to make a whole new set of maps for it and settings and things and a whole bunch more NPCs, but I'll be able to do that because it will be, this is my book. And then the Dusk Falls over Ravencleft Gorge. So that means I have 3 or 4. I probably have this year's goal for publication already planned out and partially done in chunks. And then I have 2 or 3 nonfiction projects. But it's all starting to condense. So I'm hitting that part where it's suddenly getting very busy. His voice almost went falsetto. Yes, my voice does things, and I can't really modulate it. Sometimes it just pew, and then it goes, well, yes. And it's like, where am I going to be today? I don't know. How much gravel is going to be generated? Oh dear, I just realized 2 Vanilla Ice references out of me within a few minutes. No shame in my game, and I'll do it again. Yeah, just go, Ninja, go. Anyhow, I'm wondering about using something like we have on OBS called OBS Ninja that lets you add multiple guests, even though guests are the same guest. Nice. Good morning, Blue Teddy. Please let me know about that, because I really don't. I don't know anything about OBS, but I've been working in StreamYard for a while now, and I find it quite useful. I'm just having insane in the membrane technical difficulties, and we'll figure things out. Hey, Blue Teddy, everybody's. Hey, Blue Teddy, hi, Adon and Dawn, and okay, cool. I'm gonna run an ad real quick because I'm a little late on that, and I need a new BKM ad. Brian, get on that. I need new ads. But let's see. I don't need that ad. Can't run that ad right now. I'm gonna run this ad.
Hi, I'm Joe Bachman with Behind the Code, Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch on the Independent Creator Directory pages. On this show, you'll be able to watch me go through and update the Independent Creator Directory website with new features or new members depending on what we have going on that week. Again, that's Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch on the Independent Creator Directory page. Joe Bachman again with The Burning is Love on Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time, also on the Independent Creator Directory Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch pages. To find out more about the Independent Creator Directory, visit indiecd.org to find other great authors, artists, game designers, and live streamers. On this stream, you'll get to watch me go through and do various word burning projects that I put on theburningislove.com. I look forward to seeing you guys there and hope you have a great day.
Oh yeah, that is a great program that Joe puts on. And he's doing so much. In fact, I am so eager to talk to Joe about something we have in the works. I don't want to jinx it, especially with the way today has gone. However, dear friends, yes, who or what is on the secret? Okay, I have to reach out. I'd reach out to Mandy to get a bit of information for Brian, but she can't really do things because she's having to learn accounting right now. Wait, do you have to pay for OBS now? Guess that's why my BF. No, OBS is still free. StreamYard has a pay version. Okay, yeah, see. Makes sense. They're trying to share multiple screens the same. It's not working. Being a former IT guy, I have to find a way to bust it. Exactly. Basically, what I think Grant wants to do is very, very like the Sketchy Saturday program. Yes, he did. And bustin' makes me feel good. Not getting sued. Anyhow, so with that, guys, let's get on this. Let's talk a bit. We got about 15 minutes. I don't know. I ain't scared of no ghost. But guys, what are you working on this week? And we talked about accountability. What have you done? What are you looking forward to knocking out this week? I have a whole bunch of stuff I'm looking forward to knocking out this week, including some applied violence. But I've told you what I want to do. I'd like to know what some of you guys' plans are. I mean, we know what Bonsert's working on, and Bonsert's always got about 65 irons in the fire, and 14 steam-powered pressure drivers just cranking out the blades of literary goodness, because that's what he's about. And Blue Teddy's working her bum off on her projects. We are among artists. What are you busts? What were you thinking, Carl? That he wants a statue of just this much of someone. Who knows? The shadow knows. Yes, but other than that, friends, today has been one of those very professionally laid out, high quality, production rich programs that I am so enamored to produce for you guys. This is the show that broke Nick. This is the episode. Not even close. This is called The Monday. Hey, Richie. What you been up to, bud? Hit us with the good stuff. But yeah, you didn't miss anything. It's been pretty dull. I totally am not having a whole bunch of other things kicking up. No. It's calm. All the fun. All the fun. They're spirit fingers, guys. But yes, this has been one of those shows, and that is okay, because I love that I'm in a position to show my assorted creative and functions, warts and all, because I figure if I can make it a little bit with this, you find folks who are far more together, far more elegant and refined, and able to string sentences that mean things and put lines together that make pretty pictures and other such things. You should be able to ascend to the peaks. So I am hoping that this empowers you a little bit. Because the world, is like, why would you want to do that? Just make your money, do what you're told, become another button-pushing drone. And instead we can go, why not? Why not write? Why not make your dreams happen? If you started to write a book, right? Today, you said, I'm writing a book. A year from now, you'll be a year older. And maybe you'll have a complete book, maybe not. But if you don't start writing a book when you have one in your head, or the desire for one in your head, and you get a year from now, assuming we have that privilege, both to survive and have a year, you'll still be a year older. I mean, you can sit and ingest custom mass marketed media, entertainment with a laugh track, so you don't realize just how sociopathic many of the comedy characters are. Uh, Seriously, try watching episodes of Friends without the laugh track, or Big Bang Theory. A few of them you watch without the laugh track. It's like, God, these people are monstrous. But we're supposed to laugh, yes. So, or you could seek out new entertainment, brave new creatives on an ongoing mission to explore the internet. You know? These are the tales of the USS Chrome, because I'm certainly not using Explorer anymore. Cut to Explorer on its way for the Area 51 raid. But create, and you can. So let's see what we have, because I prattled for a bit. And we've got... Dawn is working on her. Oh my, working on me. Really, Dawn? My May is so full of medical crud I want to throw up. Found out I have a growth on my thyroid that my doc lied about even telling me about. One, on the first half, I completely wish you quick healing, quick restitution, everything getting settled to get you back going. On the other, document, get a lawyer, make your bank, because that is disgusting. And that we're gonna move on with that. Hitting you with good stuff at the moment would be less lethal than hitting you with a feather. Yeah. Oh, Dawn, I hope it turns out okay. Yeah, so I'm super irritable and a cruddy mood, even hateful at times. So I'm working on keeping myself together. That's fine. Hug your kitties. Turn off any media that has negativity in it. If you have to endure that kind of emotional journey, make sure nothing else is taxing you more than it has to. I'm serious. One of the greatest books ever written was written by Jay Friedman, I believe. It's called The Lonely Guy's Book of Life. And he did a sequel. I want to say The Lonely Guy, The Lonely Guy's Book of Life, and Life for the Older Lonely Guy. But one thing that the Lonely Guy's Book of Life said is eat things that are only delicious. And what he's not talking about being crazy, but he's like, remember all those pop flavors you liked as a kid? Then everything became, well, you just drink cola. Go back and revisit them. They're awesome. Things like that. Look at your life and go, if there's something positive that does not hurt me but brings me enjoyment, I am going to do that. Because there are so many simple little joys in life that people, for some reason, are afraid to do for themselves because they've been ingrained that it's somehow immoral to do something that makes your life a little better. And it's ridiculous. We are not machines. We have feelings. We have emotions. There is nothing wrong with taking a bath. There is nothing wrong with playing music you like, especially when you're by yourself. If you calm down to thrash, headbang. If Mel Torme is your jam, then do wop shabop, whatever. And it shifts with my mood. Most of the time I've got smooth jazz or bossa nova kind of playing chill through my house. And I've had people come by and like, what is that? Chill. It kind of sounds like elevator music. Yeah, well, it's meant to relax. And right now relaxing is good for me. So I've got some little chill bossa nova vibes going. When it's not hot, my windows are open. I'm just da 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 da. My goofy Hawaiian shirts, they don't hurt me. They don't hurt anybody. They bring me joy. And oftentimes they bring others joy. Find those things that work for you and do them. And I really will find, because I can't help. I can't make the storm at the door go away. Okay? I can't make And when I look at the reality and I look at my abilities, there are times where the storms through our life come and we just have to bolt down the doors. We all endured lockdown in one way or another. But what we can do is go, okay, if I am here, what can I do to make it as nice as possible? You make sure you're hydrated, make sure you're fed, make sure your enclosure has enrichment. Because so many of us, especially kind, caring people like Dawn and people who have chronic ailments, they're still cataloging the shenanigans going on with me. We get stuck. So if you get stuck in your chair, make sure it's a comfy chair. If I'm not going to be able to move around real well because the weather has triggered, my joint to say, nope, you're not doing that. I might as well watch something fun. I don't have to sit and doom scroll the whole time. If I feel up to creating, I create. If not, I don't. And I enjoy, the creations of others. And that's okay. I hope as you have to endure the process of healing, whatever it requires, you can do so in as comfortable and peace building, serenity manufacturing ways. Okay? I hope if I can't wish you, painlessness and rapid healing, although I wish you both, I definitely can say, let's try to get you serenity in the storm. And I'm sorry you're having to go through all that. Hi, Rich. But hey, I still have hope and faith, so bring it. Yeah, working on Smoke and Mirrors, working on my comic, working on a fan sketch mermaid piece. Oh, yeah, that's right, it is mermaid. And continuing to sketch every day, but also added daily watercolor practice. Might drop watercolors, though. Decent supplies are too gosh darn spendy at the moment. Well, it's a good time while you're playing with actual watercolors to test out the different digital tool sets and figure out what gives you as close to that feel as possible, because once you have the program, it's much less expensive. Radio Retro Future has a channel. Oh, recently posted a video comparing cyberpunk and steampunk. Going to need new subject. Ooh. Must run, but everyone have a great day. Good luck, Dawn. Good day, Carl. So please don't take anything negative from me right now personally. That's for all my NTF. Sometimes we got to run through the pain, and pain will make you snappy. It'll make anybody grumpy. Grumpiness happens. I try to avoid it because I can be very good at it. So we will try to keep things light and upgoing and uplifting best we can for you, Dawn. And we understand if you've got some crunchiness. Charcoal says it's time for lunch. Bye, Donna. I think it's time for me to run an ad. And yeah. Let's see. I just keep seeing things that it's basically a different medium. If you use correct paper, yeah, if that's the case, it might be a sec before I know how it should behave. I hear that, and a lot of that is artistic gatekeeping. It's easier. A lot of art is easier with the correct medium, but you can learn a lot with what you can do, doing what you can with what you've got. So I wouldn't don't let that be too much of a pull. You're never wasting your time. Later, Donna. And guys, this has certainly been a tumultuous morning, but we're going to make it better. If I can get my system fixed, I will try to do an emergency art stream sometime either today or tomorrow. And then we will have other fun things going on. Plus, the Historical Fencing Guild may be getting some special content too. So that's great. Kelly says, have a great day, friends. I've got all this week to work and catch up on 3 projects. I got to go. Be good, be safe, and just be you. Yeah, I could say it better myself. So, guys, get creating, get drawing. Because, when you create it, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love y'all. I will see you no later than Wednesday morning, likely earlier. Expect me when you see me.